What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. I hope everyone is pumped for another top 5, and this time it's for June. Yep, baby. Now I know what you're thinking. METALBIRB is usually always in these videos, and you know that she's temporarily left the channel for a bit, but don't worry, because I brought a special guest with me today. Didn't I, METALBIRB? So true, METALBIRB. So true. Wow. Okay. So if you're new to the channel, then I do my top 5, and these are based off my reactions. And a lot of the songs in my list are actually from my album reactions that are exclusive to Patreon. So if you're MVB, then you've seen these, but if you're not, then these are going to be new to you. Ain't that right? Oh my god. You're on a roll today, METALBIRB. Oh my god, you are hilarious. Anyway, I'm excited. Are you excited? Oh, you're hungry? Oh yeah, let me get you something. Okay, here, I got you something, okay? Okay, here you go. Oh, there's a little bit of a mess here. Here, let me fix that. Oh, no, METALBIRB, no! Okay, coming in at number 5 is insert the drum roll. I might as well just add a sound effect. Anyway, The Wind Covenant, Damnation. Yeah, baby. So if you haven't heard of this band, that's okay, because they only released one song and it's a debut single, and holy shit is it fire. And thank you, Galactic Criminal, for showing me this band and showing a lot of other YouTubers this band, because this band needs to be recognized. They're essentially like deathcore, mixed in with a little bit of metalcore and like Veil of Maya. Veil of Maya kind of clean vocals, sort of, and breakdowns similar to VL Yarta. You know what? Let me just show you a clip. Bam! Okay, so that was a short clip. Go watch the reaction. There's a link in the description for you. Really solid tune, lots of energy, great vocals, great structure too, and like the song is a little bit unpredictable too, and I really like it. And it has like everything that you want in a band that's already essentially like well established. But this is their first single, and holy shit, the production is hella tight. The music video was really dark and eerie, almost Silent Hill like. But I totally recommend that you guys check out that band because they're actually super sick. Anyway, let's go into number 4. Alright, coming in at number 4 is Current Split. Yeah, baby! So, some of you guys might actually be surprised that I didn't put Better Days or How I Fall Apart or Kill the Ache, and honestly, this song just resonated with me a little bit more than others over time. But here's a clip of my reaction. Boom! So that clip was on Patreon. I did a full album reaction to that, and I was actually a little bit underwhelmed by Currents' new album, and that's just because I kind of put them in really high regards, because it's a band that I respect and I think they're hella tight, and Chris Wiseman is like one of my favorite guitarists in the scene and songwriters. But I still enjoyed the new Currents album. That's why this song's in my 4th place, and Split to me just has solid energy and cohesiveness that I like a bit more in other songs, because sometimes when it's slow and heavy, it kind of kills the flow, but I felt like this song did it a bit better than others, and I just throw it onto my playlist when I go for a run or when I'm working out, and it just works. Like, it's a damn good metalcore song. Anyway, let's go to number 3. Number 3. You ready for this? Are you ready for this? Boom! Bring Me the Horizon, Parasite Eve. Oh, damn. If you know the channel well enough, then you know I love Bring Me the Horizon. I even love Ammo. I'm a fan of all their work, and I think in their early days, kind of so-so, but I feel like the band has continuously evolved. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about Ammo. It's kind of like poppy, and I don't know, it's a lot different than metal. This song seems like a good return to form. Same with Ludens, the previous single, where it's kind of bringing back the old heavy energy of Bring Me the Horizon, but not so much, because it's still sticking to Ammo's sound, but it has a bit more edge to it. Here's a clip. Boom! They don't want it! This is So that's a clip of me reacting to the breakdown, which essentially we're all a fan of. If you love Bring the Horizon, you want breakdowns, and it was kind of lacking in ammo, and I think that's why everyone's kind of gravitating towards the new songs a lot more than ammo. So they're appealing to the bigger audience, like their old fan base and the new fan base. So I think Bring the Horizon's killing it. Also, the music video was awesome, and I really enjoyed making that video. Anyway, let's move on to number 2. Now, before we get into number 2, you should take a good guess to what it is. If you know me well enough, then you would expect this band to be in my top 5. So, without further ado, Protest the Hero, The Fireside. Yeah, so with Protest the Hero, big fan of these guys. These guys are essentially the reason why I got into metal. A lot of you know that. A lot of you don't know that, and that's probably why I keep sounding like a broken record to people who've heard me say that a million times. But essentially, I have their album tattooed onto my shoulder, and they're a big deal to me, and the new album did not disappoint. With Protest the Hero, I feel like their songs take some time to get used to. It's not for everyone. They blend in post-hardcore, metalcore, prog, and even like power metal. They blend in so many different genres, but I know the band very well, and they mean a lot to me, and like I grew up with them, and like I know who they are behind the instruments, so it makes me appreciate the band a bit more, and I think you guys can agree when you know a band well enough, it makes you just like the music when you respect the musicians there. This song is just a lot heavier than the other tracks, and I realized this was the first song that they started playing live, Tuna Fish, before it became The Fireside. And I just like it because it's just a little bit more aggressive than the other tunes. I feel like their new album, Palimpsest, is very emotional. It's like a roller coaster of just high emotions and just crazy, crazy instrumentals. But The Fireside, to me, is a little bit more aggressive and a little bit less chaotic. Even though it still is chaotic, I just feel like the main riff of the song is a little bit more memorable than other riffs on the album. Still, it has a great closer too. It's just a phenomenal song, and you guys should be checking out Palimpsest if you're a fan of prog. Okay, time for Nu Mero Uno. Alright, number 1 could be a surprise to some of you. I'm not too sure. Or if you're a patron, MVB, then you probably saw this coming. Make Them Suffer, Falling Ashes. Holy shit, this album is one of the best metalcore albums I've heard this year. It is phenomenal. Holy shit. So this answers a little bit of a cop-out, because when I listen to Falling Ashes, which is the second track off their new album, I always have to listen to the first song on the album, Step 1, right before. So I kind of consider Step 1 and Falling Ashes together as my favorite song this month. So like I said, every time I listen to this song, I always have to listen to Step 1 as well. But if you don't know, Make Them Suffer is an Australian metalcore band that just absolutely crushed it with their new album. It's almost bridging the line of deathcore because it's just so heavy, but it has so many catchy riffs and so much intense drumming that keeps the pace always going, and it doesn't get boring in any way, and there's enough variety in the songs to keep you interested as a listener. Here's a clip. Boom. Jesus Christ, dude. So a lot of you guys haven't seen that clip because it's exclusive to my patrons, but I absolutely love that album. It's one of my favorite albums, like I said. This song is just so heavy, and it's probably one of the best openers that I've heard to an album in a long time, because I feel like the guitar work was interesting, and then essentially, I'm talking about Step 1 here with the intro, but I feel like the guitar work is interesting, and there's some ambiance, you don't know where the song's going, and then boom, it gets heavy, and it just hooks you, and it does not let go. That's the thing. Oh my god, it's essentially one of the most intense songs that I've heard this year, because it's just so goddamn good. It's littered with blast beats, badass guitar riffs, and insane vocals from Sean. Sean is becoming one of my favorite metal vocalists in the scene right now, and if you guys are a fan of metalcore and sleeping on Make Them Suffer, then do yourself the service by checking out their new album, because it's solid. But yeah, those are my top 5 of the month. I'm going to be doing the same in July without METALBIRB, and I'm actually fine. I'm just making fun intros just for the sake of it. But I'm curious to know what your top 5 are, so comment down below. Spice up my life. I want to know your top 5, as well as songs that are dropping in July that I need to check out, or songs that I could have been missing out this year because I would like to catch up. But other than that, thank you for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.